Good afternoon. My name is Princess Uchino Ebong, and I'll be conducting an interview on child abuse. With me here is...
Okay, my name is Philip. Yeah?
Yes, Mr. Philip.
Okay.
I'd like to ask you certain questions on child abuse.
Okay.
Are you up to it?
Alright, no problem, shoot.
Alright. Please, what do you understand by child abuse?
Okay, child abuse. Okay, thank you very much for the question. Child abuse is a social vice that have been rampaging in Nigeria, Africa, and the world at large. And child abuse is something that is despicable and should be detested everywhere.
You think it should be detested?
Yeah, of course.
It should be detested.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know of any instance of any child who is being child abused?
I've heard a couple of stories. I've had neighbors in the past who their children have been abused, and it wasn't a good one. You see, child abuse is, like I said earlier on, child abuse is a vice that tells really badly on the child. You see, a child who has been abused or a child who is abused, it tells psychologically on them. You see, for instance, now a child who is being raped, for instance, he has this mentality of hating men generally,
Yes.
and that's why some people they can't just get married. They see men as scum just because a man raped them. So it tells psychologically on them, and it creates this sense of how do I put it? It creates this sense of hatred for men generally. So child abuse is something that, like I said, should be detested generally.
Okay. Do you think it's just the male gender that abuse children?
No. Oftentimes it's more like it's the male gender that abuse the female, but it's much vice versa. Male abuse women, male abuse children, and women to abuse male children.
Okay. Can you give us an instance? Imaginary or...
Okay. Basically, I think in the movie industry, Nollywood, Nigeria here, something happened a few months back where an actor, raped a young girl, a young lady, and it really trended and all of that. One of the ways I feel we can curb child abuse, firstly, is to prosecute the perpetrators of child abuse, because prosecuting perpetrators will serve as a deterrent, or they will serve as scapegoats for the public.
Okay.
So you understand. So basically, that's just
But
it.
then again,
Yeah.
there are instances
Okay.
where child abusers
All right.
have been vindicated even when evidences were being provided
Okay.
that they actually abused the child. Now, do you think this issue
Okay.
is not being taken with so much seriousness by the government?
Okay, first of all, I would say in a country like Nigeria where corruption is everywhere, I would say, first of all, how we can curb this social vice, child abuse, is, first of all, reporting situations like that. But like what you said, government and all of that, sometimes they don't really follow the matter to the letter. But what I think you should do, or what I think people can do to curb child abuse, basically reporting to the appropriate authorities, and following it up. Sometimes we just report the incidents to the police, and then we just leave it. Some people just feel like, okay, they don't press charges like that. You understand?
Yes.
You take it to police station, you take it to the court, you press. Sometimes they just feel like, okay, you just take it to, and maybe if it's not being looked into, they feel like, okay, since the Nigerian government don't want to do anything about it. Well, I feel we should not be complacent with child abuse. We should follow it. For instance, if the child should be abused, you should follow it, report to appropriate authorities and all of that. And I believe they will look into it and justice will prevail.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Yeah,
Philip.
thank you, my pleasure.
I really appreciate
Thank you.
your contribution
Thank
to
you
this
very much.
topic.
Thank you very much.
In addition to what he has said, the topic child abuse is something that should be taken with so much seriousness. Forgetting the fact that the female child gets abused every single day, male children aren't out of the topic. Sometimes some male children are being molested by aunties who have been entrusted with a child, and also they are stopped from going to school and are maltreated, made to live in the most unbearable conditions. I really hope that this situation and this problem of child abuse is taken with so much seriousness, especially in our country, Nigeria, and a change is done. Thank you.